your temp HP, but you take no damage. It looks like.
Thank you so much, Misty.
Oh, you're welcome. I knew it was coming. You're like a magnet.
Yeah, no matter who's playing that guy, he's always a magnet.
Sex magnet.
Oh my God, Fail, you're up now.
Well, he does want to F you up.
Ah! Unbelievable.
I hear the commotion around the
You
corner.
do?
I walk by Vane and ask anything interesting happening.
No, nothing really. I was just going to have a spot of lunch. Would you care to join me?
I plan boasting everything.
And then I see the rune or whatever effects happening in the room, and it's like, oh my God, what the hell is that?
Somebody left the TV on.
Vane, you're up.
Right, Vane Oakenhelm shall step forward, dash forward, and leap onto the sarcophagus.
Okay.
And
basically just be double movement. No, it'll just cost you double movement to get up there. I know you got plenty of movement, so.
Oh yeah, bags of movement and
bags of it.
bags of movement.
Nice.
Designate the hobgoblin archer as my quarry. And give him a careful attack.
Careful attacks a hit with a 27. Yep.
Ooh. Oh.
Eat 13 damage. Sorry, 19 damage.
19 damage. Max damage. It was almost max damage. That's pretty hefty damage. So the hobgoblin archer doesn't even get the shot off. He goes down. He is incapacitated.
Excellent. I believe I shall call that a day for me.
All right.
We'll see you later, Crazy.
Back to me.
Let's see.
See
Nope.
Saturday.
There's one more thing, because unfortunately I need to change the options really quick. 1 second, everybody.
We just change these guys from level 1 to level 12. Add this lich, drop a dragon. Okay, we're good.
No, I got to change it to turn skip over hidden actors. So I got to turn that off. It won't skip now. It'll stay in order. So sorry about that. It was my fault. All right. So basically a green type of creature also comes running down the stairs. This thing is lightning quick. It looks like it is a bipedal drake, and it is
Raptor Jesus.
Yeah, it
So
is. It is
runs
Raptor
like a
Jesus.
It runs like a
Is it the
skink.
same thing as we saw in the catacombs with Malekith? That we killed. Remember, there were 2 of them in that room.
Yes, they're basically, yeah, it is a guard drake, yeah.
Yeah, we did kill 2 of
Excellent.
these.
Yes, and the guard drake runs in and stops here with a double
Greetings.
movement, does not attack because of the double movement. Now, you can go ahead and go.
Sniffs your
high.
crotch.
Yes,
My crotch, no.
as it's...
Get your nose out of my nether regions. Leave my gentleman sausage alone.
Sounds like a superhero name. Gentleman Sausage.
All right, so minor action.
Well, it wears a little cape.
to sustain.
Okay, sustain
to
the
sustain
area.
the rune.
Gotcha. Sounds like a cologne, too, Seeker.
Let's see. I believe I'm going to hit. Okay, so I sees this creature run from the stairs and basically makes a beeline directly for him, and he's basically ready and waiting for it. Seeing its speed, he's like, I've got an answer for that. Goes to hit it. This time, instead of the red runes that typically, some blue runes spark around his hammer as he goes to nail basically its embodiment to the ground.
So are the blue runes healing runes? Because I think you just made a mistake.
Well, I've been saying green is healing. That's just because I play Lord of the Rings and green's healing. But I think in the book, yeah, it says blue is healing, but I don't really care.
Oh, you played
I do what I want.
the new Lord of the Rings tabletop game?
Tables?
Is it the tabletop
The
game
One
you're
Ring?
playing? Yeah, it's something like that.
No. I'm talking about Lord of the Rings
Online.
online.
I love Lord of the Rings Online. I
The
love
the rune
Witcher. The Rune
rune-
Master.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's got an 85 rune master. So
Yeah. Nice, man.
all right, so yes, going to
Nice roll.
try to
Nice
pin it
hit.
to the ground.
I have a captain and a warden that are up there.
My priest is 100.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't get the last expansion.
Mm,
Rohan.
Poink.
Boy, if your priest is 100, he's
Immobilized.
almost ready to die.
Yeah, very. Yeah. Oh. Hey,
That Drake's not
thanks
going
for
anywhere.
the follow. Thanks, Tally. Thanks.
And you pass.
All right, Pride. You still holding your guts in? Oh no, that's fail.
It's fail.
Yeah. What say you, Pride?
Alright, I'm gonna take a few steps up here and see if I can.
Yeah, they're supposed to be blowing through
Well,
this
hopefully, have
stuff
a repeat of my
easily.
success last time, since I've definitely determined that Sacred Flame seems to be a little more reliable for me. So again, I'm gonna see if we can.
Oh, you missed the
Damn it.
hobgoblin. Yeah.
Damn it!
You got
That's a
an
high
yeah.
reflex. Woo.
All right.
I'm gonna see if there's anything else I want to do.
You probably missed by 1.
Yeah, probably. Nope, I think that's it.
All right. Worm, you're up. Seeker.
So I'm gonna do the 5 storms attack, because it's in a burst 1. So first I'll move in. I'll target both of these guys, and David worked fine targeting both of these guys. And I'm gonna do what I call the ninja nut kick. Here it goes.
Let's see. Oh well, you double clicked it.
Yeah, I double clicked it like a nerd. Misty told me to.
You hit anyway, so
You
it don't
hit on
matter.
all 4.
Yeah, it don't matter. You hit. So let's see. You damaged the Drake. You damaged the Hobgoblin. They're both wounded. Looks like the damage registered. God, thank you for working
And
this week.
it's working fine. And then I'm
Yeah.
gonna drag over my extra Fury of Blows on each of those individually.
Just 1.
Oh, just one there, Hotshot.
Oh, just one, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Nice try.
Slow
But
down there,
you-
Tex.
you-
Slow down.
You can shift them. Or shift
Yeah, F
to it.
that. Shifting's for losers.
God. He's like Lord
And-
Acid. I just want to kill things.
Hey, man,
Well, if you move the guard drake back,
I
to
love
the,
Lord.
back diagonally when I get +1 damage.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known that.
Is Lord there today? Lord, are you there? I think he's sleeping.
All right, I advanced my turn.
All right. You're going to have an attack on you from, let's see. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is definitely going to be... All right, I'm going to go ahead and do a formation strike on you. And
Nice.
This is going to go to the Seeker. And I'm going to miss with my formation strike. Have no... Wow. I have absolutely no action points on these guys either, so...
Well, it's good
That's
because
it, Phil, you're up.
yeah, man, that's awesome because Mr.
He's just going to shift down here, though.
Okay.
I'm going to move here. Oh my god, a Drake.
Yes, a Drake, yeah.
Is he singing?
Now let's hope not.
Boo.
The barbershop Drakes. La 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 la. Sorry, never mind.
Meant the other Drake, but that's okay. I'll go with that.
And make a couple of steps this way and toss a shuriken at it.
Oh. Wow. She's splurging. Are you holding your guts with one hand and throwing the shuriken in the other? With the
She's
other?
not. She's
Yeah.
not blood. She's not bloodied.
21 versus AC is a hit.
Oh wow, actually hit it.
Yeah, you did.
Nice.
You get to do shuriken damage. And you got the
Ooh.
Oh my God,
upgraded
max
damage
damage.
too, so yeah.
Well,
nice.
almost.
Yeah, nice damage. 10.
See, that's a perfect weapon. Did you hit it? I sure can.
Oh.
Jesus. You're like a savant with those.
Yeah,
Vane,
idiot, an idiot savant.
you're
Well, an
up.
idiot, certainly. As my minor action, I'll declare the guard drake as my hunter's quarry.
Okay.
Use Drake season, sir. I shall loose a shaft into its gaping maw.
Oh yeah, baby. Talk dirty.
29 damage again. 21 damage this time. Jesus.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Blowing an action point. I'm going to shoot at the same target again, and I'm going to use evasive strike.
Okay. Still a hit.
Wow. Wow, that's a lot of... Wow!
Going for overkill there on the Drake?
Could you imagine having to be the
No,
person
just
to come
wanna-
up with the names for all these powers?
Oh, it would be fabulous. And I can shift
Oh, yeah.
1 plus my wisdom modifier. Shifting doesn't have to be in a straight line, does it?
Shifting does, yes, it does, unfortunately.
No, in that case, I'm not going to move. I was going to try and get behind the hobgoblin. All right, you're up.
Yeah, you got to move in a straight line. Nice move. Nice move.
It's a pain sometimes trying to remember rules we used to have, homegrown rules we changed and things.
Now, did you used to you would be able to move anywhere you wanted to?
The first square, well, as long as you moved further away from the enemy that you were adjacent to each time, it didn't matter which angle you went at.
Plus, they always hit.
I was gonna basically do an alley-oop, like jump around over the sarcophagus to get in behind the hobgoblin.
Yeah, you got 5 movement. That would have been 25 feet movement because it would have been double movement going over the sarcophagus. So, not a problem.
And then, can you remove defense power from fail and pride, please?
Well, if it's from the rune, it's still going to be on the ground where it was, right?
Oh yeah, we said it was on the ground.
Yeah.
All the better. That's fine. I'm still in it.
All right, so you don't forget to add +2 to your attack also. Man, I got +1 tonight, and I'm still missing big.
And then I was just seeing with the advantage, it's going to work with the Seeker to try to put this guy down before he can act again.
So I noticed there's a lot of these help people out on attack types actions, but it's probably not better than just each attack in themselves, right?
What?
There's an aid attack, aid another
Oh,
for
the
standard
20.
action.
It was there. I saw it.
No, I saw it rolled over the last millisecond. That's a miss. Anything else? Movement's done. Action.
The minor to maintain.
Sustain. Okay, Pride, you're up. Now, what was that now?
Oh, I was looking at
Warren?
the standard action sheet, and there's something that says aid attack and aid another, where you can approve somebody's attack roll or their skill check. But it seems to me that it, you guess you could always do that, but I don't understand how that even works, or if it's even advisable in this case.
Yeah, you would have to be adjacent to the target, and then you would have to do a saving throw, and the saving throw would have to be a success at 10 or higher. And then if you're successful, then you aid that person. You can give a +2 to +5 bonus. But then again, if you fail when you're trying to aid, you're going to hinder them, and it would be a -2 on their roll. So you can aid, and you can also hurt them as well.
Okay.
If you want
Thanks.
to know roleplay wise, what you're doing is actually brushing your fingers through their hair.
Getting in the way. Who was it? Was it Pride that got in the way? When
Nice
we were
hit,
trying
Pride.
to move the brazier.
Yep. So
Yeah.
yep. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and give Sacred Flame again, summoning a powerful light down on top of the sky.
All right, your radiant energy blasts the hobgoblin for 9 radiant damage. It takes it. Ah.
Oh yeah, remember to add +1 to your attacks again.
Okay.
Anything else for you?
I'm just gonna go ahead and do my temporary hit points on Seeker again. See if I just get hit.
All
Seeker.
right.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
As he badgers you all night long. All
There
right,
you
so
go, Seeker.
Seeker, you're up now. Oh, nice hit.
Oh,
Nice hit. Nice hit.
How do I do crits?
You don't. It automatically does it, and it adds in your
Okay.
magical item too, automatically for you. So you'll see a couple dice roll. There you go. Total of 17. There you go.
And the 8 for Flurry of Blows.
All right, nice.
Dead.
25.
Yeah.
That thing is gone.
You've
Fury
just
of
been
Blows
sieged.
finishes it off.
Yeah, you guys are out of combat. So
Nice.
you guys are definitely out of combat.
I step over to the Drake and dig my shuriken back out.
Okay.
I'm going to take a tooth from the Drake.
I'm going to check these bodies while I'm here.
Yeah, I will check the goblin that Seeker just killed. The soldier.
Sure. Yeah, you guys check out everything, and you find quite a bit. You find about almost, I'd say, about 50 gold. Now I'll add that to your sheet, so really don't worry about that. So you do find 50 gold on the goblins, on all of the goblins.
Let's take a short rest, bandage up wounds and what have you, loot the bodies.
Well,
Like a 5-minute rest, okay?
Yes, makes sense.
I agree.
Dave, what arrows did the archer have?
The archer had a hand crossbow bolts.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
And you can also see that there are a couple altars, very small altars, over here in the corner.
Let me check this hole. Is it a defecation hole?
I'm gonna go
yeah.
probably for a font.
Yeah, pretty
Just for
much
the all their
here.
gold.
Everything in the room is like there's some furs and bedrolls, pretty much covering the floor. A couple sacks, a couple rucksacks leaning up against the wall. Now there is a hole. Now this hole is basically you get a nice waft of feces as you get closer to it. So yeah, this is basically where they're dropping bombs. This is where they're taking the Cleveland Browns to the Super Bowl.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Pride,
God.
Pride, you better check that hole for gold. I think I see something shiny in there.
No, I think you can take care of that. Meanwhile, I'll check out these altars over here and see if I can ascertain anything from them.
Hey, Dave, could you remove that Defense 2 power from my character? I can't seem to remove it.
Yep.
And does that temporary hit points go away as well?
There's actually a mod that's coming out or is out that I believe that is going to allow the players to add and take away
Hooray!
conditions. Yes.
Finally, that'll make the rune master a lot easier.
Yeah.
The
Now,
rune priest.
who is searching all around?
Well, I think Pride's checking the altars. I's going to look at the
Hello,
sarcophagi.
Potent. What's up, Potent? What's up,
Because, you know,
Drops?
hearing the goblins saying that they were working on something, he's going to try to figure out. Because he was only talking in this room, so it had to have, and he was facing this sort of direction. So he's going to try to see if perhaps it's something over here, if it's not those altars over there.
Well, Phil checked the
So,
bodies, but she sees these altars. Going to head over here and check these.
Okay.
So, I mean, we can do arcane, or we can do religion, or whatever check you'd like, I suppose.
I'm going to check the stairwell for enemies that may sort of be massing to charge up the stairs towards us, or sounds of voices going, "Help me! Help me!"
Well, you don't see, and I'll get to you in 1 second.
No.
You don't see anything on the. Well, you run up the stairs, and here you see.
Oh, so those are stairs
a hall.
up. Sorry,
Yes,
the stairs.
yeah.
stairs.
You went up, and you went up to another sort of like a half floor, and it's actually as you got closer, you could see that there was like a platform. So basically, the stairs went up the platform. So now you're going basically down the platform. So I'm sorry, yeah, you're going down the platform, and you see nothing but a hallway that's going west.
That's fine. I shall report back to my companions.
Okay. Now, as for you wanted to look at the sarcophagus, right?
I'm trying to figure out what those goblins were working on.
Okay. Well, it looks like you can see a couple prying tools, like a crowbar, and it looks like they were probably trying to pry these sarcophagus open. They didn't get too far, but it looks like that's what they're trying to do.
I see they are attempting to loot. I see. Yeah.
And
Never mind
in this
then.
room, you can actually see inscribed on the top of these sarcophagi, it says basically the Rivenroar family. And it has names like Jasper and other names.
Interesting. A second name.
Yep.
Perhaps the original owners, and then the von whatever they are were
Von Erstock.
were the successors. Perhaps we shall have to ask our lordly friend down there when we return.
Ah, yes.
Unless anyone knows of this area. Any history? Anyone?
Nope.
Nope.
History local, anyone? All right, so on the altars and for the rest of the loot. Now, there are some offerings on these two altars. These altars aren't big enough to find any kind of... You don't find a child, so you look all around it and whatnot. But you do find... You find a pair of bracers. And there are a pair of bracers basically in like an offering dish. And there's also gems and a lot more gold. So total, there are 100 golden gems, 340 gold pieces, and also these bracers. And it is an arm slot item.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
So, Dave, I know everybody else did this, but I'm going to go ahead and just add along to it. Since we know we're in the temple area and we know that there's a child that's missing, I'm going to kind of sit on the ground all Jedi style and open up my ears to listen for the slightest breathing or speaking or anything.
Okay. Yeah,
Never mind.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. You hear them digging around the gold and the gems in the other room, so you can hear that there's money that's been found, some coinage.
I see him sit down. Looks like we're taking a break, so I'm going to try to identify this.
Okay, so I'll give you guys another milestone, and so you guys will get your action point back. So if you if you already have an action point, you have multiple action points, but you can only use pretty much one per combat. So
Yeah.
all right, so short rest of the milestone. And then yes, you find some bracers, some leather bracers.
Do we know what they do? Can anybody detect magic or some such?
No, I thought before anyone can identify one.
Yeah,
Sure.
it just
And
takes
That's what
time.
I'm doing
Sure.
right now.
Okay. And
No,
on a
I'm
short
sorry.
break-
I was role playing. Sorry.
Ah.
Stop it!
Wow.
Way over there. I
Sorry.
didn't know you were role playing with me.
Well, I did come back to sort of appraise you of what I'd found upstairs.
I want to roleplay your character.
Why?
Vane starts pushing a knife into his skull. Just-
Well, all right. So this bracer is called the bracer of. Since I open it up, the bracer of enforged regret. And the bracer of enforged regret is an arm slot. And when an enemy presses you, the power of these simple steel, they're steel bracers, lets you turn the tables. So there's no power on it, but there is a passive property. And while you are marked, you will gain a +2 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls against any enemy that has marked you. So you guys get marked from time to time. So if you have these bracers,
Mostly
you'll-
thinking either
yeah,
fail
you'll
or
bonus.
seeker.
Yeah, those are pretty nice, and anybody can wear them. So they're not class restricted, but they are made out of steel, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to be proficient.
No druids.
So,
Oh, cool. So the bracers
Yeah,
came in a
that-
box, and I read the instructions on the box. Oh, these are
That's-
pretty cool. I'll put them on.
okay.
But you
all
put them
right.
on as leggings,
Okay, so I will go ahead
like 80s style
and
leggings.
Right.
assign the loot to you guys. I'll assign that to fail. I'll identify it for you. There we go. Alright, so hopefully everyone will get the loot properly. There we go. Alright, so you got the bracers, fail, and then everyone
I'm sorry,
got
but Phil doesn't even bother to ask if anyone wants it.
oh, wow.
That's fine.
Wow.
That's
Everyone
just the way
got
she rolls.
68 gold, 20 golden gems. There you go.
Right. Any
Very nice.
idea with these altars? They're two, like the deity.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to ascertain. Maybe do some sort of
Yeah,
religion
sure.
check.
If you yeah, give me a definitely a religion check.
Oh,
Wow.
Wait,
wow.
that's weird. I saw it roll over from a 1 to a 7. It's weird.
Yeah, it looks
I think
like,
it went 1 and then it added 6 to it.
oh, she's got a bonus of 6,
No, the dice. Like I saw a 7 on the dice. Weird. Huh. So, anyways, carrying on.
Anyway, I don't know shit.
yeah, you can see a couple symbols. It seems like there's a couple symbols on this altar.
Seeing the problem that Pride's having, I was gonna come take a look, see if perhaps he can ascertain.
Okay.
I kind of step aside a little bit.
You
Yeah,
find
me
a
too.
bunch
It's
of
getting
old
crowded over here.
rotten and ragged goblin clothing also. Bunch of trash. You know, you kind of hold the
Nope.
the light stick down into the pit. Oh my gosh.
Holy
You see
shit.
a ton of trash down into that trash pit also. Oh my
We
goodness.
have no idea what this place is for.
Wow. This
We
is
forget
crazy.
that it's even religious.
Well, I'll tell you one other thing that you saw on the, and I'm sorry I didn't tell you this before. That was on the inscription that's on the sarcophagus, and it says, "Here lies the Rivenroars until the day of the Black Sun. If you seek their monument, look at the lands around you."
Huh.
Yep.
Curious.
Here lie the Rivenroars until the day of the Black Sun. If you seek their monument, look at the lands around you. So,
Huh. Hey, this hey Fail, there's some type of not exactly instructions, but some type of perhaps quest for
exactly, Waldorf.
perhaps to
Very
find some
good.
hidden riches.
Oh.
Just keep in mind. Something about if
about
you
it?
seek the Rivenroar monument, look at the lands around.
What do I know of this monument? Have I heard of it before?
Do a history check.
All right.
I think that what it's referring to is the.
No, you don't
is
remember. Sorry to say it bluntly like that, but no, you don't.
No, that's fine. That's what the roll's for. I've never heard of this place.
Hmm.
Why don't
Perhaps something for us to investigate upon our return, or when we meet others. Because I do believe one of the individuals captured was some type of history person.
why don't you guys give me a perception check? I'll let you
Perception.
guys give me
You
a
can all have
perception.
+1.
Perceptions, sirs and ma'ams.
31.
Goddamn.
4.
Very nice. Yeah, Vane is as this riddle or whatnot is spoken aloud. You notice that all of the sarcophagus are not made out of stone. They are made out of they are made out of a sand that appears to be compressed, or some type of magic holding the sand together.